Welcome guys, sorry about that. Welcome guys back. Today we're going to be doing, more into testing, no, not more into testing, we're going to be building a coding thing in the next three, lessons, next three kind of, things. Look, this is going to be a simple dice program. We're not actually going to be doing, obviously you have this one, debugging. We're not going to be doing this one here, because even though this works really well, and here you got all this stuff, the slider bit is a bit weird. It just kind of turns them off and on. I mean, it works, but it's a bit annoying to set up, and it's kind of nice because it will set them to invisible, so you can't see them, obviously because they're gone. But I mean, hey, what can you do? It works decently well, and I guess, but that works. But this is the one we are going to be doing. I'm just going to reset it. This is it here. We have a few things. Probably could have like a little box tell me whether or not I'm outputting text or I'm outputting normal. But anyway, these are two numbers. They're just random numbers. Then how much space I have. So if I enter 2, or click outside the box, press the roll dice button, I will get my two results with a comma and a dot. If I say 10, I obviously have 9 commas and 1 dot. I will make this bigger for you. Actually, what I'll probably do is I may even just pull this out and then make this as big as I can. Just so you can kind of see with the commas and dots. Yeah, that's how it works. If I change to output text, it will output as 4314. It seems to reroll each time, so it's kind of hard to tell if they're the same. I'll fix that. By the time I get to output text, I will actually fix that. I have a function that will just change it. The ones that re-randomizes them, which is actually a pretty easy fix. Just will re-randomize them. So 2 is still going to be 2. It's just this is a 3. It's not marked up. It's just how it works. So that works too. Crispus roll randomize. So we'll randomly roll it. As you can see, it goes up to 1/100. Very big numbers, and that kind of looks quite nice. You can kind of get a nice selection of things. If you go any bigger, it will kick you back to 1/100, and it doesn't set this, but I can actually set that. It's pretty easy. But it tells you a message that it's been kicked back, and there's no way for you to ever go bigger than that. And that variable is actually very easily changed. I probably won't have my game. Let's put it back here. But this variable is easily changed. It's just under here. This is very big. You can just change this to whatever you want. You don't need to ever touch the size matters. Size matters. You don't even need to touch the elements. I even know what I'm talking about right now. You don't even need to touch the elements. You can just touch this size here, and that will work. This stuff here is kind of annoying. So this is just the script, so ignore this. That's all the script for this, which is why it's a bit complex because there's quite a few ones, and it's not as well done as this, which is quite compact and works well. This final here is not actually needed here. It's not a variable that is needed. It's just I just get a message when it's too big. It's just I just put this here because it allows me to see what's working. It's a little debug tool, and it's fine. Because, I mean, hey, it works. I'll show you the code now. This is the code. I have fully documented it. So, I mean, I will probably be releasing this. And if you ever get stuck, you can obviously look at the documented code, see how it works. But essentially, what we do is when we roll dice, we don't need this. This is what we do. We just get like we just go through each dice. And for each dice, we just randomize it. That's all it is for randomizing. And the passing is kind of the highest thing, where we just pass out. The rolling and the random dice it's all basically the same code. It's actually very easy. It's just, to get the passing, it's a bit weird. it's a very weird result. I'm just gonna say this because I just think I'm gonna say this at the start of every video of this coding. This code here, I'll actually say when I take certain bits from other people. This code here was actually 100% written by me. Any similarities is actually coincidence. I'm not even joking. I mean, I will normally look around, see what other people did. This, no, I just jumped straight in because to build this, what I start off with, I start slow, small, not slow. Over here, I got my dice output. I just put them into nice little boxes. I got my dice output, just did this. Then I went to the random dice, which took forever. Then I finally went over here, and because of those steps, I could understand how it worked, and it was a lot easier. So we're gonna start. We're actually gonna start a full new project. It's not to be stupid here. It's just this new. I probably could change that. That's fine. We're gonna call this new project a YouTube tutorial. And we want to set up results. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to say 2D, though it doesn't really matter. Okay, we'll just go 3D. It doesn't matter because it's a UI or GUI something. And we will save. Here we go. More Unity. We don't need that. Yeah. So this is our field, and as normal, mass like release insensitive. I probably should increase sensitivity. This is it, and the thing is, with the new UI system, 2D mode is 100% easier, right? So we're just going to begin, and there's a few things we want. I just got to double check I haven't forgot something, so I'm just going through my YouTube projects, assets, good, okay, we're fine. I'm actually going to keep this open. I'm also going to community click. I don't know if I have to do this each time. This is like the first time. I'm looking for the preferences. I've totally forgot where these are. It's not render settings. Why would I put there? Build settings, maybe. So even search by more. Just sync more developer. Oh yeah. So it's worked. Okay. So now we should be able to click here. File, open project. Okay, that's fine. Then we should be able to go documents, new tutorial, C#. This is what's good you got to do if you do Visual Express. There's a bunch of things on how to get it working. And now we should just be able to double click our things. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a C# script. This is fully written in C#, and we're going to call this rolling from text. Okay. There's a few other things we want to do, but we'll just start off with our simple. I always like to do this. I like to get the whole thing set up. So we'll actually go for canvas. If we do anything else, we'll zoom out. We'll get just into zoom. There we go. That's quite good. Now what we want to do is we want to actually in this canvas put a bunch of things. That's stupid. We're back in. Okay. We want to put a few UI elements. I can't speak. Blub. We want to put a text, and we want to kind of put this up here-ish. It's really doesn't really matter too much where you put it. We're gonna put it up here because we want like a massive text zone, right? And then we could even put like in this corner. Yeah, we'll put it in the corner, and then we'll kind of put it like, perfectly in the corner. Maybe like that's quite nice. And then also under the canvas, we're just gonna put a we want to put maybe a few buttons, let's say. We probably will put this down a bit. And what we want to do is we want to have a roll dice. We want to have a we can just control D these. We want to have a roll dice. We want to have a yeah, we can roll dice. So I just go for it. We want to have a let's go here. So the first one is just going to be like what we had before. Maybe we have this as roll dice. We obviously had that thing there, and then we can have this kind of in the, not middle, but like key-ish. In between. Like that. And then we can also have a text box. Much below it. Same kind of thing. This text box is obviously going to be empty. So we got roll dice here. We have over here maybe just roll random, like what we had before. And then we can have a final one, obviously here, which is going to be changed to text. Which will be the last thing. So we do want to write a few things. We'll set up problems with the last one. Yeah, we should be fine. And then we should be able to open this up. And using Unity engine.ui to find the file, then we should just be able to say public. Yep, it's working. Okay. So we'll do that later. I'm just checking it's all still working. Good. So we only need one script. We will fix this at the very end. Actually, no, we can fix it now. If you ever get this, you should be able to press the format button, and it will fix it. We are going to call this YouTube tutorial. I'm saving the scene. You can press Control S if you want to do that. Yeah, so there are a few buttons, and then we also want to have a big text box. Sorry, stomach grumbling. Just ate a bunch of people. Kidding. Like that. And you're gonna make this empty. Okay, this input field has changed a lot. So if you use the old one, like I had, you'll find it's changed a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see enter number. And we're just gonna have like this, and like before, we're gonna have a few of the open scripts. Can we open a new one? Yeah, okay. The reason we're opening this new one, sorry, I probably should get another monitor. I've got another monitor right next to me. I just use it for a different computer. We just want to double check out what I'm writing is right. Okay. Yeah, now okay. So we want a few variables. I just read this pretty recently. We want to have a public integer array. We can call this just results. Sure, why not? Well, this is going to store all our dice results, right? And then we're going to want a public boolean of toText, like what we had before. And then we also want a few public texts. And I'll call this one text1. I forgot that ones. What else do we want? We want a reset. Oh yeah, and some of that is. So we want that. Number dice and final, yeah. Public string of final, which we're just gonna make sure is equal to nothing. Start, and then we obviously want a reset, and we also want a input field. And this calls the input field. Then we want a I'm just gonna look through this. Number dice, that's it. Public integer number of dice. We should be done. And then we want both. We actually don't want update function, but we do want start. We're just gonna say, hey, your reset, which is our text, and we want to attach the text of it. I know it seems weird. I'm just gonna say nothing right now. Then we'll explain what we can do. I know it seems weird because you're accessing the text of a text, but what you're doing is you're actually not accessing the text of a text. What you're doing is the text is just a component. It's just like, so if we look at this, if we look at this text here, this is what we're accessing. We're accessing this script. So when we see text, what we're actually doing is we're just getting this little script here, right? And then when we say text to text, we're accessing this bit. So otherwise we could access the font style, all this stuff. This is all under text. So that's why they do it that way. I mean, sure, they could name these probably different, and maybe even say text. They could say string, I don't know, value, something like that. But what we're doing is we're just going to say maybe choose a maybe type a number between 1 and remember that spacebar, because now we're going to go dice results dot length to string. We don't actually want that. I don't know why I did it to string here. If I did to string, I just did to length. Good. Okay. So what this is going to do is it's just gonna, when you start it, it's just gonna change that the text box we had here, this one. So we don't have anything to it, so we'll just add it now, and we'll just change this to maybe 10 just for now, not 100. Maybe it's like, maybe it's 5 and 5. Text one. This is important which one we do. Well, we know reset is going to be our input field. I believe text one we're going to have as our big one. Yeah, we are. We probably want another text. Don't know why I'm not accessing the text. I know I've got that access text. Oh, I see what reset is now. Reset's not the one that we thought reset was. Reset's this one. I actually did the wrong one there. And then this can be this. Okay, there we go. So now if we start, type a number between, and it's obviously going to stop because it's not big enough. There we go. Type a number between 1 and 5. So you see, that's what we did. So I'm just kind of understanding how this is done, because this was done probably a few days ago. We do have an input field, which we are going to drag. But yeah, we're obviously not touching the input text, enter number. We could obviously, apparently I can't speak, edit that, but since we're actually not going to allow any, we're going to do a few more things for this. We're not going to allow anything that is not a integer number, right? Just because of how it works. Okay,